The date is set and denuclearization was discussed. A special South Korean delegation picked by the president to go to the north arguably achieved as much as could have been hoped. They locked down this year's third Inter-Korean summit and were able to meet with Chairman Kim Jong-un. I'm Alex Jensen for NK Now, looking at what both Koreas have had to say in the last few hours. South Korea's Special Envoy Chung Eui-yong, who led the delegation to the north yesterday, told reporters the good news this morning. First, he said, the South and the North agreed to hold a summit in Pyongyang between September 18th to 20th. He stated they agreed to discuss practical ways to ensure peace and prosperity and especially denuclearize the Korean peninsula. Those practical measures will pretty much start right away. As Chung said, they will open a joint liaison office before the third summit, despite a delay amid concerns over sanctions and how Washington views the planned facility inside the North. So that's progress in itself, and exactly what many anticipated, even though the US State Department again insisted overnight that an improvement in inter-Korean ties must be accompanied by progress toward dismantling North Korea's nuclear weapons program. But according to Chung, Chairman Kim also asked him to convey a message to the US, expressing his willingness to closely cooperate with Washington despite that reported dialogue deadlock. We know American President Donald Trump publicly cancelled Secretary of State Mike Pompeo's planned visit to Pyongyang this month, and a lot's been made of Washington's frustration with North Korea for failing to agree to any kind of specific plan for its denuclearization. But Chung explained that Chairman Kim hopes to completely denuclearize and end hostilities with the US before President Trump's first term ends in January 2021, and regrets that the world does not appreciate his dismantling of the North's only nuclear test site earlier this year. We don't know what else was included in his message for the US, but it really does seem like Seoul is successfully mediating between Washington and Pyongyang. We also have a statement from North Korea to confirm much of what Chung said. According to the North state-run KCNA news agency today, Chairman Kim did state that the Koreas should further their efforts to realize the denuclearization of the Korean peninsula. The North's version of events also highlighted a letter delivered by President Moon's delegation to Chairman Kim. Apparently, this went down rather well. After reading, he expressed his thanks to President Moon for sending the good personal letter, which expressed a firm will to wisely overcome many challenges in the future too, and open a bright future of our nation. Chairman Kim added that they have entered a new orbit of peace, reconciliation, and cooperation. So, to recap, the ball's back in Washington's court, as it were. Understandably, Pyongyang continues to view the world through a very North Korean lens, and that will inevitably meet with a skeptical response by any hawks close to President Trump's ear. Let's just hope there are enough niceties in whatever that message is to allow US-North Korea dialogue to rumble back into life and allow President Moon to keep the Koreas in their current orbit.